All right, it is race time, round 2 of the ARCA West series. I cut out qualifying and all of that because it doesn't really matter. Everyone was making the race anyways, and we have 5 minutes of warm-up, so just going to yeah, hope that we get a good race. 125 laps. The real race is 150. So wanted to open up the window a little bit. At 150, it's a very narrow pit window if we do happen to go green. And this group of people usually can go green. So I did not qualify well.
You have 2 additional sets of tires
So we are in mid-pack,
for the podium.
and I've just got to not get damage. Unfortunately, we got Matthias just ahead of us, who always has bad luck in this league. Hopefully, he does not have bad luck this time. But if he does, hopefully we can miss it. We don't need to extend. Everyone's going to be able to get caught up because we're not going green until at least turn 3. But yeah, biggest key issue here is going to be starts and restarts with the dog leg cut, because you're going to have someone on the outside who just turns left, and you're going to have someone on the inside who doesn't want to cut down, and there's going to be a wreck. So hopefully we don't have too much of that.
Green flag, green flag.
But with how close this car races, it's very possible that we have a lot of issues within the dog leg. Bryce throwing it in there in the corner, thankfully backed out. But I think we're all going to be stacked up on each other for the first 10 laps. And then things are going to start going. We've already got one wrecking through the dog leg, and that looked like someone just turning left.
Catch up, 75. Sharp.
All right, we're going to speed this up, and well, my fears
Pit road is now open.
are kicking in here, because that is the exact point where I thought we'd get a bunch of pointless wrecking, but I was hopeful we wouldn't need to have that because it's so pointless to cut that anyways. But we're going to shorten the pit. People that get damaged, sorry, but no one wants to sit here on a Sunday afternoon and pace around like it's an official race.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Now we're on the inside, so I'm gonna have to cut down. But hopefully we find a clear space to settle in.
About to go green. Stay focused.
So looks like Daniel's up on pole.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
And hopefully we can get a few laps in here. that if someone on our outside cuts down, we don't get hit. Billy's heading down to the way low apron, and that did not work out for him. He got really loose. Double checking where everyone is around us first. Okay. So yeah, you can go down there on the restart, but it really only works decently if everyone is stacked up on each other in this first turn, not the dog leg, but the actual flat turn up here. But you get such a slow run off the corner when you do go down there that it only works when everyone is stacked up. Might have had a prediction code wall hit, or maybe a real wall hit, not sure. But we're just going to take our time, do some saving, and hopefully this all gets spread out fairly well. Yeah, it looks like the wall hit thing is still happening here. Hopefully we don't get any of the big, massive prediction code hits. So we got Sage just ahead of us, Bryce ahead of him. Then Jacob behind us. But yeah, with us doing nearly, like most likely we're going to need to do a full fuel run. You don't want to push the tires too hard, and we're wrecking in the dog leg once again. Oh man, it's not that complicated, but if you just turn not knowing where anyone is around you, then it causes wrecks over and over. Who knows, maybe it's weird prediction code happening, but should have just went with the no dog leg cut track that IndyCar runs, but then people would be running into the outside wall through the dog leg. So nothing to gain here from pitting fuel wise or anything, so we'll just ride around. You have to pit here, unlike at Kern, where it was possible that you could make it. I don't think we have any lucky dogs,
Pit
but
road is closed right now.
we're gonna just let this one go for a bit, since it's only a 2-lap caution. And there was a ton of people in that one. So we'll get a start on the outside. Yeah, looks like we got a couple of people going a lap down. SK and Jake.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the outside.
So at least we don't have to cut this time. We just ride around up here Get Jacob past us as well. And maybe,
Going green.
his I rating's much lower than I thought it was on this.
The pace car is in.
We'll see just how the restart shakes out and then decide what we're gonna do. All right, let's see what happens here.
Green, green, green. Inside, 68.562. Clear inside. Car inside, clear.
Bit of contact up ahead. They're gonna be almost 3 wide off the corner.
Clear inside, car inside. Still there at the bottom. Keep high. Clear. Car outside, still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
Wouldn't normally cut down there, but I think Bryce is just a little bit off pace. I know he was probably just being cautious though from everything that was happening up ahead.
27.494.
Alright, I'm done cutting.
27.622.
A little loose there. Just rotated all the way around the corner. But yeah, it's going to be difficult to separate from everyone. The tires are going to be a big factor. We're going to have to get some long runs for that to factor in. I'll cut if I'm at an angle that I can, but I'm not looking to cut down there because it really doesn't gain you anything, and it kind of just puts you at a bad angle coming into 3.
The yellow flag is
Oh my
out.
God.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
How are we fucking wrecking at the back so much? I don't get it.
Pit road is now open.
It's a big ass mile track. Now they're gonna wreck for the lead, aren't they? Just way too many yellows, so I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to clean it up, but so unnecessary. You should be riding at this point anyways, trying to save. I know we got a lucky dog, so we
Pit
will
road is closed right now.
wait for them. We're supposed to have a lucky
Car
dog.
30. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
So 20 laps in. Thankfully we're not doing 150 because right now it's looking like we're only going to get 5 10-lap runs in. I don't even know if we've got a 10-lap run in. Probably not.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
But if we need to, we will just remove some people. Because honestly, this is the easiest car to drive. You got to drive it like 90% and it won't ever jump out on you or get tight.
Post car is off. Time
But
to do your job.
the more cautions we have, the more chances for a big wreck here at the front, because we almost saw that with Sean in the neon yellow car getting into the wall. And if all these cautions are coming from the back, then it's just really pointless, because why are you racing so hard for dead last in a 125 lap race?
7.063, clear inside. Inside. Stay high, this car on the low side. Clear.
I need to find a better line through 3 and 4. That's where I'm hurting the most right now. High line felt okay. I got lost there for a second, being that close to his spoiler.
27.766.
All right, 100 to go. We got 55 laps of fuel. Oh, Chris had to slam on the brakes, I think. Nearly lost it there.
27.5.
Or he got hit. Everyone getting up into the wall, having a little prediction code issue. Really hope they fix that this week. Otherwise, I'm going to have to switch Irwindale just because running at a track where we're running the wall the whole time, we're going to have a lot more wall hits. So I don't think it's going to happen as bad, because it never really happened at Kern, or at least I never saw it. So I think the speed that you're going is a factor in it, but we can switch to Irwindale Inner next week, because you're not going to be up by a wall there. That is going to be all about don't get a cutting penalty. much rotation off the corner there. I'm going to have to wait on throttle just a little bit longer because I don't want the right rear to start melding on me. Then we won't have any forward drive. We will not be going in the right direction. Looks like it's going to be a struggle though to get a top 10. I just don't have the pace. Back the brakes just a tiny bit. I'm just running default.
27.802.
Just because I think it's kind of like the fix set was at Kern, where it's going to be up to you how much damage you do. And brake bias is eventually going to get to the point where you can't touch the brakes if you go too far back. So
27.863.
but I can't do a whole lot of long run practice. It bores the hell out of me, so I do 10 laps. If the tires are even after 10 laps, then I can kind of figure out what's going to happen.
27.976.
But at the moment, everyone's just kind of stuck. I think once we get to around lap 45, if we get 10 more laps on this run, we're going to be able to see a little bit of movement.
27.877.
Highline seems to be a little better on the right rear off the corner. But I just don't have the speed.
28.046.
I felt a bit of rotation under braking. Then got on it too early, caught the dirty air, got a big push. At least we are having a long run now. That line that Jacob just took, I can't do that line here. I don't know what it is about that corner, but I cannot. That higher line just always messes me up. So awkward the way that you have to enter and drive through it. But I think we're just kind of stuck in some dirty air at the moment.
27.97.
I think we're just a tiny bit quicker, but there's not a damn thing that we can do about it. Alex and Sean shoot up here every once in a while. Let's see if I can run this and get out of that dirty air for a second. Laps until we need fuel. We may have lap traffic coming up. Let's see how far off they are. They are close. 2 seconds out of the leader, and then like 7 seconds out of the leader. Car is starting to rotate a lot. So I'm going to stop going across the seam or across the transition of the banking. Looks like Jake just pit. He must be really damaged. I know he was a lap down, but I said I was going to stop doing that, but let's get a nose here. Nope. Oh, and Alex had something happen. Like Jacob is falling off, but it's so hard to do anything.
Clear inside.
We're gonna overdrive for a second and see if we can get around him, because it seems to be the clog right now here for the back of this pack. The rest of the field is starting to catch us. It's getting really tight there.
28.107. Outside. Clear up top.
Why you would back off, get behind someone, and then run into them.
You're in the top 10.
Especially at that point in the corner where they can easily spin. See if we can catch up a little bit here. I'll probably start overdriving this corner and hurt my speed. I think we need to switch to last lap as well, just to kind of monitor what line is working best.
28.2.
Really tight through there. 8.1 seconds ahead.
8.237.
Try running this lower line and just seeing if having the full exit available to us makes it better, because we've had to keep it cut down when we're behind them. Did nothing.
8.243.
Same lap time, same distance to everyone ahead of us. Do have lap traffic coming up. The key is just don't fully miss the final turn.
Slow car down low.
And,
Down low.
well, they pulled F4'd out. No caution. I think it was a lap car. Got everyone all checked up ahead though, and now they're running into each other. And Greg had nothing to do with that, I'm pretty sure. Just got stuffed in the wall when they were 3 wide. All right, 25 laps. It's gonna be scary for anyone to hit pit road. You can lose a ton of ground. But we're about a second off of pace, so you can gain a ton of track time with an earlier pit. I don't know if we're going to get that. We've only gained 0.2 seconds, and that was probably from that contact that happened. So we have gained nothing, although we have gained on Jacob, who is still holding off Sage. I think we got the host benefit of getting around him.
28.272.
He's definitely fighting them harder than he fought us. And it looks like Alan is damaged and off pace from one of the early wrecks. Sucks for him. He had a good run at Kern. But we're going green. Now, as we get to pit stops, we're going to have people cutting the dog leg and people coming out of the pits. Who the hell knows how that's going to go. $21 laps of fuel. You can do, I think, around 72 laps of fuel on a tank. So the pit window is going to open up, or it has opened up. Yeah, it opened up a while ago. We got 65 to go. Just looking at that and missed the corner.
Outside. Stay low. Clear high. 28.413.
Slow in the racing line at the corner exit. to the straightaway before you start checking up to let someone go, or just run your line.
28.287.
I thought it was going to stay high the whole time. 1.6. I think we're just stuck. Don't have the speed to compete.
We're halfway in the race. 28.27.
It has gotten a little tighter. I think I'm gonna just take full fuel because we're gonna be close enough to needing it anyways, and I don't want this thing to get tight at all. I think it's gonna go a lot slower being way too tight than being a little loose. That group has not separated from each other the entire race. Like, this car, the way it races, just sucks compared to the old car. Just a whole lot of grip. Now, it was good at Milwaukee, but we were still on top of each other the whole time. I think it's just the draft is too big.
28.199.
Sage has lost a lot of time. Shane's on pit road, 4th. That's a good move if it stays green.
28.174.
When to pit. I think most everyone's going to go as far as they can. Was heading into the pits, and I'm going to clear all because he probably got it entering pits. And that sucks for Shane.
Pit road's open.
It also sucks for the field because we don't have a lap of getting under the pace car before we get to the pits. Hopefully that cleared Wade's black flag, because I don't think he was on pit road, but there was no way he was going to be able to get off
Pit boxing 10,
that line into pit road.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Really slow in, but should be fine. Alright, well, 71 laps done.
All clear.
Now we gotta play the restart until we finally don't wreck game. Hopefully it's not as bad as the start, and we can just
You only have one tire set
do it
remaining.
once.
They want you in single file.
I have no idea why Dakota is showing a lap ahead of everyone. That's weird. It's not shown on Racelabs, but it's shown on my end.
Catch up, 14, car.
Take a look at what is going on. Yeah, something weird happened with scoring.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
Hopefully it clears itself up. Looks like it did. And we got some people taking the wave around. Shane in 26th place, so that really sucks for him. Pitt from 4th,
About to go green. Stay focused.
doing what he needs to for a
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
little undercut, but then the yellow bites him, and he's got to get all the way around. He should be able to, but still just unfortunate.
Green, green, green.
I think Chris and I both screwed up on the shift there.
Outside is clear. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Just get in line.
Clear outside if you want it.
Try to push hard enough to stay up here. His tires didn't really ever fall off hard, so as long as I don't do anything over and over. Right front was 64, right rear was 63 on the last set.
27.361.
So it can use a little abuse on the right rear, but heat is going to be, if it overheats, the wear doesn't matter. It will just not have grip off the corner. Everyone's just so much quicker through that corner than I am.
7.412.
A little better there.
27.365.
Just let it roll into this corner. Overdrove entry there. Gonna get bad exit. Just see him pulling away.
27.483.
Yeah, it's just skating off the corner.
7.558.
It's the same thing that the Cars Tour car does. And it's why I'm going to be really bad at this car. That was a whole bunch of wall hits causing a weird mess there.
27.92.
Nothing we can do about it. Just gotta be patient, not get caught up in it.
Still there.
Chris wasn't trying to block. I think he was trying to avoid what looked like a wreck happening.
Clear inside.
A lot of people starting to slam the wall on exit though. That's Daniel getting into it. Big freeze up in the middle of the corner. And a lot of loose out. So Mark currently leading and pulling away in his first ever race with us. But he's been around. We've seen him in tons of officials. It's just the first time that I have provided a league slot where a lot of the Europeans can come over and race. Right now I think we've got 3 of them in the top 6. But Chris normally makes them. I'm falling off. I just don't have what these guys have. I'm gonna back the brakes up some more. Try to create some entry rotation. But yeah, these guys are just on a different level, it seems. Brake bias helped a lot, but then we got low and got the loose and got on it too early. But I feel like if you don't, you just lose a shit ton of time. I don't know what to do. I think I've just got to run the high line here and run the middle lane. 3 and 4. Even though I hate this middle lane, but it kind of helps the exit. I guess the big question is, how much will Shane recover? And if we do get a caution, do you use your tires right away? I think you have to, even though we've only done 20 laps. I think if we get 2 cautions from the time of the first caution, it's going to be too late on the second. Especially with how difficult it is to pass. So Yep, they're just slowly pulling away again.
28.047.
If I could get it to come off that corner a little bit better on the low line. I think I could be as quick as them, but I just can't get that.
28.03.
Can't get the grip that I need there. I know none of them are running the low line, but it feels like getting down to this line earlier seems better. Chris going for the pass, but gets loose down there. That's going to open it up for Warren, possibly. Chris does what he needs to, though. Warren wasn't to his outside, so. Allows me to feel like I'm quick for a second, catch up to him a tiny bit. We're overdriving entry of 3. That's the big thing. I'm gaining so much on everyone. So 30 to go. How much have we hurt the tires? Sean going for the pass on Billy. Their lines come together there. Everyone survives. I'm sitting here flailing around in the third lane while they're checking each other up. Thankfully, we still catch up, but now it turns into a wreck fest to the end, I assume. Shane's made it up to 16th. I'm going 2 tires.
The pit road is now open.
2 tires, no fuel. We're going to try to get some track position. Somehow we're all going under pit speed limit now.
Pit box in 10.
I know we're pitting first out of all of these guys.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright, well, let's hope this works out.
We're done.
Could be a
Get
dumb
going.
idea. We're not the only ones going for it.
You're out of right set for tires. They want you in single file. Catch up 86.
Left sides are 97, right side's 86, 87. And it looks like James is staying out. So we're going to be restarting third. Behind a car on 20 lap old tires.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Jetstar 04, car.
So when it does actually kick in a little wheel spin in second gear, that it doesn't just snap to the right. All right, 25 to go.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off, be ready.
I'm guessing he's probably going to go when the green comes out too, but we'll be ready for anything. Nope. All right. We got a bad start. It's all going to be just pick the lane that James is not in. Fuck, it's loose. And somehow we all didn't wreck. Back the field though.
Roads open. Jetstar.
Gonna have to do some cleaning up. And we're gonna speed this up because most likely everyone has used their last set of tires, so this does put Mark now in 5th on the restart, which is going to give him an opening to go left.
Pit road is closed right now.
I don't know if we have any lap cars. I really wish people would pull up when they are the lucky dog candidate. Yeah, someone's way back there.
Let them pass on the outside.
We'll just do the whole thing. It's only 2 laps. Alright, well, let's hope we get some sort of racing in here, because a bunch of wrecks at the start, long run middle, a bunch of wrecks at the end is not a fun pattern.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Got to get a better start though. Problem is, if I get a good start, then that allows Chris to stay on the high side, and he's going to get to the outside of James.
Get ready, going green.
And yeah, if he falls in behind him, he's going to be stuck behind him through the final turn. I think had he gone high, he would have been on the outside just fine out of 2. But let's see what we get this time. I guessed it right, and then I hesitated. Chris missed a shift. Fuck. Should have jumped to the high side. Loose.
closed right now. Past us, 24 car. The pit road is now open. Catch up, 04 car. Catch up, 86 car.
If they don't get the lucky dog, I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm not going to waste a bunch of time under yellow here. They should know they're the lucky dog candidate, and they should pull up. As long as they don't pass the pace car, then we're fine.
Pit road is closed right now. Car 71, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside. Left us, 71, car by. One to go, next time by. Line up on the inside.
Alright. Let's try to get the same start, but jump to the outside of James before the final turn. And then not sit there and slide like an idiot all the way out of the turn. Blinked at the wrong time. Not that there's a right time to blink, but you know what? I said it only works when there's a big checkup, and as early as he's braking, it's a big checkup. Oh my God. For fuck's sake. This is so shit. Like, I don't fucking get why the league has went to shit with this car. Now we gotta start on the outside, which is the worst thing for me. Just don't pass the pace car. 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 Now he's gonna not get the lucky dog. Alright, well that screwed everything up. And now he's gonna have a black flag, and now I'm gonna have to try to clear that, and it's just gonna be a fucking mess.
One to go, next time by. You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed right now. Catch the pace car.
Alright, well, I gotta time this up. Which is the worst thing.
Catch the pace car.
I am not good at that. I'm going to get this up so I can clear all.
Pace car is off.
Flinched and chickened out.
5.487. The car inside. Stay high.
Got fucking tight. Okay.
Stay high. Car on the roadside.
Did not have the grip and speed that I thought it was going to have up there.
Still there, inside. Still there.
James may fucking win this thing. There's enough cautions.
8.185. Still there, inside.
He's got the pace right now. There's nothing I can do. He just can't get tight, which he just got tight and slowed, but they're about to wreck again. Oh, he had a bobble.
Right side, 2 wide. Still inside. 27.609. Clear, inside. You're in first. Keep high. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
He's doing good. I didn't think he'd hang on this strong. Oh, he just had a big slide. Chris got a big push though.
27.756.
4 fresh though are going to just blow us away. We still got a long ways to go. But if they stay side by side long enough, maybe we can get a very undeserved win. But you're gonna see, oh, they just Euro-coded.
Flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch the pace car.
Well, that now gives us a massive advantage.
10 to go, this time by. Pit road's open.
I'm impressed by James, though. I did not think he was going to hang that strong. But then he started just having a little wobble on corner entry. He's still alive, though, in 5th. So he's going to get a good finish out of this. Don't pass space car until the start-finish line. Does it again.
Car. Closed, pit road is closed. 1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
You got to pull up, but don't pass the pace car. Otherwise, it's going to give you a black flag. Because if you're ahead of the pace car when it's trying to give you the lucky dog doesn't trigger until the flag. And look who is recovered to 3rd place right now.
Stay focused.
Did not expect to see that Coke car. Coke Zero.
Pace car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. 1.095.
Gives me time to clear all. Don't think we're going to have time to get away from Shane, though, now that he's on his own. Just have to be a big old roadblock and hope Dirty Air somehow can help.
27.792.
It's just got so much grip coming off it, too. He doesn't dive it in. I was fully expecting to dive in.
Stay high to the car on the low side. 27.631. Still there. Stay high to the car on the low side. Keep high.
Oh, he doesn't get the grip off the corner. Well, shit. Does he want that high side? Is that what he's going for?
7.723. Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
Park it here in the center so he can't take that run. Oh, they just wall collided again. Looks like everyone survived it.
27.745.
Ooh, another big freeze. Oh, he's wanting to go much deeper. Thankfully, we don't get just sent. And obviously, I've got an unfair advantage of being the guy everyone wants to wreck the least amount. Got on it too early, too hard, but it looks like he's starting to just lose the little bit of good he had over us. Make it to the line so we don't have green-white checkers. Oh, he got a bad push. He tried to use it all up, but I was getting a push right at the same time, and I think he just got stuck in dirty air. Oh, please don't wreck each other. Oh god, they're 3 wide. Okay, they're alive. Well, there we go. 3rd win on the week. That one we got handed to us. A lot of cautions. Good job to James. He stuck with that way more than I thought he was going to be able to, and he comes away with a 7th place finish. Oh, 8th place finish. But really good battles there when we were racing. Sadly, just way too many cautions, so sometimes it's this track just with its shitty layout, and then this car not being able to get away from each other. But really good battles there at the end. I think Shane needed to take it right away. He hesitated on the turn 3 entry when he had a run, and I think that cost him. Had he got to my inside there, I think he was going to have a good run. So, all right, let's go find out if we got to remove anyone from the league. How are we wrecking at the start? 3 wide, and Zach just does not turn down. You can't be the guy at the bottom of 3 wide not turning down through the dog leg, especially in the blind spot. He just doesn't turn down. That's just unacceptable, especially when I put it in Discord knowing that exact situation. And then that destroys Alan's race, and bunch of people get damage. Then we just have Chris getting into the back of the 26, and then we're going to have a lot of wall hits here. This is where all that was coming from. Greg gets a little bobble, him and Chris come together. Greg backs out and just gets hit, but everyone keeps going in the right direction. Well, everyone tried to keep going in the right direction. Rick gets into 21, and Christopher's going around later on in that. Oh, because James comes up off the apron as he's cutting down. Sean, we saw the wall hits that he was having. Yeah. And then this is the... I don't think Dakota knew they were 3 wide. He probably couldn't see that lap car, and then Greg just gets sent into the wall from it. Alan's got something going on with his broken car that's making him show up all the time. Alright, are we at the long run now? Someone must be complaining, and we'll find out that I don't need you to show up for my races. I've got enough people. So if you want to complain about things, I'll let you just not race. That'll clear up the complaints. Oh, and that was big old netcode. Yeah, there was a lot of weird stuff happening there. Greg down on the yellow line. Justin spinning. Just a self-spin. That's weird. And what do we have going on here? This just 3 wide, and Bryce again just kind of coming down off the corner at that point and contact. He's not going in the direction of all the other cars. Everyone else is going up to the wall, and he's coming down, and there's nothing that Matthias could do there. So gets absolutely sent. What happened there? Oh. Daniel sends Sean up into Warren, and Billy's in it, and that's where everyone goes. And then Alex running through Billy. That's just the 3 wide prediction code there. Pretty sure Dakota got the wall. Daniel's racing way too aggressive now. And he gets loose there and wrecks himself. Allen's recovered, well, had recovered, gets absolutely sent there up the track. Final lap, Sean loses a spot, gains a spot, everyone survives. And yeah, so that's the race. Let's go take a look at the results. So we're going to come away with 23 points. Because we did not lead the most laps. The most laps led goes to, it's going to be have missed it somewhere because there we go. Daniel gets most laps led, so 15 points there, plus, did he get, who got pole? Pole's 1 point as well, so Mark gets that extra bonus point, plus lap led bonus point. Oh, he might have led the most laps. No, Daniel did. 71 to 71. No, 71 to, what am I looking at? Does my brain just shut off? Hey, talk about a shitty way to display laps. 27, alright, I don't know what I'm looking at. So, let's look at the season points. And Chris is currently the points leader. We're 2 points behind him. Dakota in third, Billy in fourth. Alan tied, and Daniel tied, and James up in seventh right now with Dan, Sage, Shane, Dylan, Mark. So, hope you enjoyed that one. And thanks for watching.